Hello and welcome. Today I have a craft video. I repainted some dollies and I will show you. This time I was able to actually record the repainting process, which I'm very happy for because I usually the camera is on my way and I can't really paint, but this time there were some back pains involved, but overall I was able to record, so I'm happy to share with you. And here is the end result. This is how she turned out. I am recording this really fast because I am going to send her to my friend Yana, who dresses dolls, Barbie dolls, fashion dolls basically, not only Barbie dolls, with traditional Bulgarian wear, and we will make Bulgarian girl, traditional Bulgarian girl, inspired by the artist Vladimir Dimitrov Майстора, which actually maybe translates it as Vladimir Dimitrov the Master. And you will see her in this video with her new outfit. And then I also decided that I want to paint one for my friend Yana, so she can have, I will have a doll dressed by her and she will have a doll painted by me. And again, I was able to record the repaint. She was this Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Mattel Disney doll, and she had some issues, but I was able to wash her and the hair restored pretty nicely. I bent one hand so she can hold something. So this hand is super soft. I use the hair dryer and I wanna try to bend it. Oh, it's hot. Nope, not gonna happen. and painted her a face, but this time in my style. The other doll's face, I tried to replicate the style of Vladimir Dimitrov Maistora, which I didn't do very successfully, but it was the best I can do. And for Yana, I wanted her to have a doll in my own personal style, a doll that also will be able to look good in traditional wear. So this is the doll that I will be sending to my friend. This doll will return in a bit, and she will be fully dressed as a traditional Bulgarian girl. And this doll I will probably show pictures or not, because when my friend has the time, she will make her. She will probably make mine first, so there's that. But here we are. This is how she ended up. My light is very weird because I'm recording very early in the morning and I'm not using my studio lights. I'm using the sunlight, so the light might be a bit stark, but I will also take some pictures to add here. So this doll I will send, and we probably won't see her finished, let's say, dressed in whatever way Yana will choose to dress, but the other one will be here for the end of this video. And let's see how long will it take and how my doll will look after she's back from my friends. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we have Happy Mail, and I did pay for what's in one of these two boxes, and one is gift. It is from the same person. It is from my friend Yana, who has website. Page on Facebook actually. She makes dolls that are dressed in ethnic dresses, and I can see that this is not the doll. This is the doll that is a gift from her. We are also friends. So let's open the other one. That is the actual star of this video. I've been wanting to order one of her dolls because they are unique, they are fully handmade, and they are also cultural dolls. They are in cultural outfits typical for my country, Bulgaria, which, by the way, if you're new, hi, I'm Ellie, Bulgarian doll collector, and I repainted this doll and I sent it to her, and she dressed her and sent her back to me, and now I will share her with you, and I will have her in my collection. There we go. I'm being super careful because it's a piece of art. What can I tell you? Wow, 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 wow. Yana, you are so talented and so awesome. So this is the face up that I made. I rerouted her. I will show you. I have recorded some footage of my part of what I made. But just, wow, look at these details. Everything is handmade, embroidered. Look at this. This is called saya. It's a Bulgarian garment, and it's not redressable, but she makes it one-to-one with what it is supposed to be. Okay, I'm basically hanging with my head, with my butt up and my head down. You can't imagine the pose that I'm in right now. But I will set up my usual setting with the lights and everything, and I will explain more about this doll. But I just wanted to check her because in real time I will be able to film the rest of the video that you're about to see within a day or two. So be right back. Hello? Meow. My cat wants to say hello too. Okay, you said it. Now go away, please. Anyways, I am going to show you how I will customize this doll. Please be quiet now. And why I have this is the Barbie Extra, because the Barbie Extra is now on a made-to-move body, and this is the body of the Barbie Extra, and this is the head that came with that body. This is the floral peach something curvy made-to-move doll, you know, the yoga one. And I have head swapped them, and now this girl has better articulation. And then I'm going to customize this one. Maybe you know that the made-to-move doll comes with blonde hair, but I have already rerouted, and the reason that I'm not showing you my reroute job is because, as you can see, it is very sloppy. I broke the scalp while I was rerouting, and I needed to glue it down in order to save her, basically. And as you can see, looks like dandruff. It's glue, actually. This is glue. This was the only way that I could actually, you know, save my reroute job, because at the last moment I cracked the scalp. It also cracked here, but it doesn't show that much. And then I did this hairstyle, and it is stitched on, you know, she's gonna be like that forever. That's gonna be her hairstyle. And I have braided this part because I want some curl, and after I'm done, you know, customizing her, I will let her hair, this part of her hair down, but for now it's gonna stay like that. You can very well see my sloppy reroute job, but I wanna make her a girl from Bulgarian painting. And I'm gonna start with repainting, and I will tell you more about this Bulgarian artist and, you know, why it inspired me and stuff while you're watching me repainting her. Let's get on with it. Alright, here we are in my usual setting. What? Come on, work. It's reminding you to subscribe. I am actually able to film sooner because my plans changed very dynamically, but that makes me actually really happy because I promised Yana to take pictures of the doll as soon as possible and send them. This is eating batteries like crazy, the little sign. I really like it, but I guess I gotta buy a new one. It's been working entire year. I guess it's good for a year and then you have to buy a new one. Anyways, that's not important. She is the important thing. Just look at her. I just cannot with this doll. As I was saying, look at this outfit that Yana made. I don't know if I have mentioned during this point. This was supposed to be Vladimir Dimitrov Майстора inspired. And by the way, Maistor in Bulgarian is, I think it's translated master, but it means in the sense of master crafter. In his case, master painter. It's what they started calling him when he got into the art school academy. They started calling him the master. And I just love his art. I love the way it represents my culture. And I've always found his pictures, paintings to be really inspiring. And I've been wanting to have Dolls of the World Bulgarian doll, which, let's be real, will never happen for a very long time. And then I met Yana, who makes the perfect outfits. And she actually understands how these things were really made, which it's not an easily obtainable skill. Me making something of that sort will look like it, but it's not going to be accurate. Because even though I am Bulgarian, I have lived in Bulgaria all my life, I don't know the specifics of traditional wear, and it's hard to get the details right. I think my best shot would be to go in a museum, and if they allow to take a picture, to take detailed pictures of something actual historical and to repeat it, but to repeat it without understanding it, without knowing what's what, which will lead to misunderstanding. I'm not saying that that's wrong, but the fact that she knows these things makes this doll so much more special. Obviously, the fact that my friend made this makes it super special too, but the fact that she's so talented, and this is just a piece of art now. She's painted and she has an underskirt. She's sewed inside this clothing. This is not a toy. This is not for children. This is a piece of art that should be put in a museum and just displayed and be enjoyed for the cultural value that it has. And I'm very proud to be the owner of this doll. We have Ethno Dolls by Ya, her little handmade tag, which I love. Here are her handles. I don't know if it's focusing on them. There we go. And she told me while she was making her that this garment is called saya, the jacket. I know that it's a wrong word, but the overcoat layer, let's remove the little flowers. It's called saya, and it's from Kyustendil, which is an area in Bulgaria, and Vladimir Dimitrov Майстора is famous that in his art he is picturing this exact style, which is very distinct from most styles, and it is my Bulgarian style of traditional wear. He lived in that region, and he painted. He was a teacher, so he painted his students, he painted the people who lived in the village with him, and his everyday life, basically, people he met. And this is how I learned about this style of traditional wear. I didn't know what it was named, but my friend told me that it is saya. These things are very distinguishable for my country. I have these things actually from my grandmother. They don't look exactly like that. Usually the shape is a bit more different. It's very specific. Maybe there are some square ones, but all that I have seen are in this shape. These aren't mine. These are just some randoms from the internet. Mine are with my family, with my parents, but it's called pafti. Not the entire belt, but basically the buckle of the belt is called pafti, and it would display little scenes like, for instance, peacocks and other things that are synonymous with beauty, because they were the treasure of every woman, of every family, something of that sort. And they would come from your mother, they would be given to you, and then, usually from grandmother to grandchild in modern time. And they would be made, or at least coated with silver, and they would be made by very skillful craftsmen. And Yana told me that I have never understood how the saya, the overcoat, dress, jacket thing actually works, because in pictures you don't actually see it. In Vladimir Dimitrov Maistora's pictures, paintings, they're usually cut here, and I didn't know that you have an underskirt. You have, of course, your socks that also have a special name, which I don't know. And then it's like a coat that doesn't have buttons, but it closes with the belt, and you put the apron. The apron is not just so you don't get messy. It's actually an embroidered, very delicate, sometimes heirloom apron, and you put it above as a part of the dress, of the outfit. I'm just so happy to have it. Look, she even hand crocheted the shoes, and this is just amazing. Here is a close-up. I just cannot stop looking at this doll. This is maybe the best doll of the year, honestly. I did rewrote her, by the way, and I split the scalp and then I glued it. This is why it is darker color. And then I made this hairstyle with the braids, and when Yana saw the hairstyle, she was like, do you know that you have actually made a historically accurate hairstyle? Because unmarried women didn't hide their hair, they showed their hair, and when you get married you put a little scarf over your hair, very colorful usually, but unmarried women wore this kind of jewelry on their hair, and they made their hair this way into braids, and they would just bind them at the ends, and this is called kosichnik, this kind of jewelry. And kosichnik comes from the word kosa, which means hair, so it's hair thing if I have to literally translate it. But yes, and she was considering putting the little scarf, which is called zabratka, but when she saw this, because I told her that I want something inspired by Vladimir Dimitrov's paintings, but not 100%. I want something hers, something that she likes. I want her to make it the way she thinks it will look best. And usually Vladimir Dimitrov Майстора paints this white saya. This part is white in his paintings. It's something that they actually did. There were white overcoats, but she likes the black more because they knew these things, the embroidery here just pops out more. And I told her, just go out, do whatever you want to do. And she did, and I'm so happy that I told her that. And everything is just hand embroidered, handmade. It's amazing. I am such a lucky person to own a doll like that. Look at her. I can't stop looking at her, and I just don't know what else to tell you. I tried, I repainted her. I still like the face. It's not perfect, but it's close enough to where, you know, it makes me happy when I look at it. And the fact it's my culture, the fact that my friend made it, the fact that I have such a talented friend, the fact that I was able to finish this doll because I've been thinking about making her for years, and sometimes you just need the stars to align to finish a work. And I consider this a piece of artwork, and I will cherish her for the rest of my life, and I'm very, very proud of her. And we can even start making dolls together, you know, me repainting, she making the outfits. And maybe in future I will order a male doll with a traditional outfit so she can have company or something. But I will have to find the perfect doll for that, because I was looking for stock doll for this doll for years. I just had this picture in my mind, and it took a while for me to acquire everything that I needed for this doll to be finished. But here she is. I'm so proud, and I think I should just stop the video because I'm repeating myself, but I'm just very, very, very happy that she's finally here. She's finally mine. I need to find her the perfect display spot and to display her, and also a lot of pictures. I will take pictures of her on the weekend when I hope that the weather will be brighter, but for sure I need to take her out in the summer and in fall, and take pictures of her in front of apple trees and in front of the crops, because this is where Vladimir Dimitrov's beautiful traditional women would usually be pictured, in a garden or in a field with lots of crops and stuff like that. So yeah, she's not just gonna be there. She's done. I put her on the shelf and bye bye. She's not redressable. I will have to protect her very carefully, but I need to take her out and take some good pictures with her, and I cannot wait. But I also take pictures now because I promised Yana to send her pictures so she can show the dolls the doll on her page, and yeah. And I actually forgot to show you what was in the second box, because I showed you 2 boxes when I was unboxing. This is a Kira doll, and she has no face, obviously. This can be a weird gift for someone, but not for a doll collector and a doll customizer. Yana found some dolls secondhand, and it was a bin of someone's old dolls. And there was this Kira in there, and she was like that. Someone erased her face and did nothing else with her, and she just gifted this doll to me because she knows that I can paint a face. And I've always wanted to paint a Kira, but I just don't have too many Kira dolls. And now I have one that already is without a face, so I can try and see what will happen, how it will look. So I'm very excited about that. It's not dirty, by the way, it's just smudged paint over the face. Yana washed all the dolls. I gave her instructions how to, you know, we dolly people share dolly knowledge. So yeah, thank you so much, Yana, and once I repaint her, you will all see her, and this time bye for real. I will be signing off, and I will be doing that. Thank you so much for watching. This was, I think, an interesting video, 2 repaints. The other doll, she has dressed her, but not in... She has just put her on her shelf, and she really liked her. She said that she was really happy with her doll, and that makes me very happy. But you won't see her in this video. But yeah, 2 repaints in 1 video, not bad. Now I have to take the pictures, and I have to do some editing, so you can actually see this video before the end of 2022. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, to leave a like to both of us, and comment where you from. Does your country have dolls made of them, and do they have Barbies? Do they have dolls of the world? And would you buy a Bulgarian Dolls of the World doll if she was made like this doll? If she would look something like that? I would be so happy if Mattel ever did that, did make such a doll, but I don't think that they're making the Dolls of the World anymore, so that's a little bit sad. Alright. Don't forget to come back within a day or 2 for another video. I have lots of videos planned, filmed, and I'm editing. So I'll see you then. Bye for now.